Why? Why? Fuck. Okay, let's clear logs and try this again because now I'm actually paying attention and I've actually got my stuff on right. Well, this is already off to a great start. Oh, okay. This is going to be a tough one. I can already tell. If we took that long on that pack, our DPS is terrible. Ugly Bacon is doing absolutely nothing. What the fuck is this dude's doing? Like, what is he doing? He's got double Drake Fist. Fucking, what? He's got the right pants. Two-piece Rage Steel. Push buttons, dude. He's Fury, so he's got Rampage. Jesus fuck. Oh my god, this is not gonna go well. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess the title of the stream really says it all. Heroics with pugs, shruggy. Bro, why? Yo, you guys don't fucking... What are you doing? Oh my god. Oh, it's all right. This is going to be a long heroic instance. But thanks for dropping in, Javi. Yeah, stick around a little bit. Should be okay. I don't think this group is very good. It's not a guild group. It's a pug group. It's just some random group that was looking for somebody in world chat, and I was like, well, I could use a primal nether. So I figured I'd come along. But the whole instance resets in 30 minutes. Like, we're gonna get kicked out in 30 minutes anyway. At this rate, we're not gonna finish in 30 minutes. But I mean, like, nothing lost, right? Because it's not like I'm going to be missing out on a lockout because it resets in 30 minutes anyway. It's not like I was going to do this some other time. So yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't actually need anything out of here. This was really just to try to get another in before the reset. I guess I could use the rep. That's fine. Yeah, I just did a Kara earlier tonight. We were just in there. And I mean, that's good. That's fun. I don't know. I really like doing our guild runs. We got a lot of good players. Sure. I told you to put up a diamond. Whatever. Okay, Ugly Bacon's dead already. Healer's dead already. I'm dead. Hunter's dead. Everyone's dead. Fantastic. Feral Druid's bugged? I don't know. I haven't seen any Feral DPS Druids. Every Feral I've seen has been a tank. So I don't know anything about it. What's bugged about it? Yeah, I think this whole group is pretty noob. I'm pretty sure this whole group just doesn't really know what they're doing. Like, the tank doesn't really hold threat. The hunter's hitting all the CC targets. Like, it's just, this is not a very good group. So maybe if I'm lucky in 30 minutes, I'll be able to get in with some guildies. Except it looks like we have 0 tanks online. Alright. Maybe not. Maybe I go re-roll a tank. I don't know. Oh, okay, so the regeneration starts 2 seconds after shapeshift, so you can't power shift into cat and refill your bar? Is that the issue? Oh, that's not the right one. Okay, so what you're talking about is the power shifting where you use all of your cat energy and then you shift back to human and then you shift back to cat and it restarts you with a full bar? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Maybe that's why I haven't seen any feral druids. That would make sense why I haven't seen any feral druids. Because if that is the case, yeah, that's just not really usable. Yeah, we do shapeshift, you get 60 energy, 40 for the talent, 20 for the wolf's head helm. Yep, that all sounds right. Do it just before the energy tick. Oh, so that it gives you the full 100. If it's just before the energy tick. Oh, or 80, right, it's only 20 per tick. I was thinking with Adrenaline Rush. I used to play a little bit of a rogue. I used to play rogue in Classic a little bit. It wasn't like a main or anything, it was an alt that I was playing. But, yeah, so I know a little bit about what you're talking about. $60 no matter one, but it restarts the timer for the energy tick. Is that the issue? Hey, that DPS was a lot better. What's he got? 4? There we go. Yeah, you gotta wait 2 seconds. That 2 seconds would be killer. Like, that would really screw over your DPS. Thank you for the cloak. That just made the whole thing worth it. Because that means that I get a shard, which are like 25 gold. This dude just has fucking pack on all the time. Okay, are we going to be able to get through this in 21 minutes? I doubt it. I doubt it. Maybe. Reset is in 21 minutes. So I doubt we're going to be able to finish this. take that too. Yeah, also I figured out I gotta get the next level of enchanting rod, which I did not think about that. Oh, how long is it going to be offline? No, it doesn't go offline. It just resets every heroic instance. And if you're inside when the reset happens, it hearts you. It puts you back at your Hearthstone location. So it kicks you out of the instance and resets the ID. You'd have to start over. So the chances that we're going to get to the last boss of this instance in the next 20 minutes, I really doubt it. We're gonna try it, but I don't think it's gonna happen fast enough. I don't think we're moving fast enough. Yeah, the server's not gonna be offline at all. What professions am I going in TBC? So right now, there's kind of a question of what class I'm going to play in TBC. I'm main Fury Warrior, so I think the plan is to try to take the Arms Warrior spot in the TBC raid. You really only get to have one of them, and in like every vanilla raid, there are a bunch of warriors, so a bunch of people are going to have to reroll, and I don't know if I'm going to be one of those that has to reroll. If I do have to reroll, I'm probably going to go either Warlock or Hunter. I haven't really decided. I'm playing Warlock right now, and that's pretty good. I'm liking this. I haven't actually played Hunter in TBC, so that would be a new experience for me. But the plan is, if I get to do Arms Warrior, the plan is to go Blacksmithing, Weaponsmithing, and then Engineering. And I'm sticking with Engineering, which is what I have right now. I'll probably end up dropping Mining for Weaponsmithing, and the reason that I'm keeping Engineering is because of the gas clouds, so I can fly around and pick up all the gas clouds for free motes of air and shadow and mana. That's pretty much the plan there. If I'm going to be Warlock, professions are going to be probably tailoring, leatherworking, I think. Tailoring, yeah, maybe tailoring, leatherworking. Oh my god, that's the wrong button. I don't know, because I'm doing enchanting right now, and it's kind of a huge pain in the ass. If I were going to do it for TBC Classic, I would want to have 300 enchanting and everything ready to go for TBC before TBC launches. You're going to delete engineering? I don't know, man. Engineering is going to be really good, because they're talking about having everything start on the 2.4.3 patch, which means that all the engineering goggles are going to be in the game from the start. And those are really, really good early on. The mode extractor is also just free money. Like, you just print money that way. Gonna do alchemy on your druid? Well, yeah, I mean, like, that's a thing. The only issue with that is alchemy doesn't really bring anything to the table for a raid. Like, it doesn't really do anything for you in an actual... It doesn't really improve your character at all. Actively, I mean. Yeah, you get to make potions for yourself and stuff, but you could do that on an alt character and then bring those potions to raid on your main character. There's no reason to have your main character have the alchemy profession. Because, like, what do you get? You get a trinket, you get the alchemist stone, but you're not going to be using that anyway. It doesn't matter which character you are, or which class you are, that those trinkets are never going to be best in slot. In original TBC retail, I was playing Warlock with alchemy, and I really liked that because the alchemist stone would give you 40% better potions. And if you were using rejuvenation potions as a Warlock, you get to use both the health and the mana. Since you're life tapping and stuff, you get 40% more on both the health and the mana, which just makes your potions really, really good. And you can basically heal yourself all the way up. the what was it? The Mad Alchemist's potions, because they would also give you a random buff, and sometimes those buffs would be, I don't know, Flask of Pure Death. Yo, free Flask of Pure Death while healing yourself all the way. Dope. So the best recipes for alchemy are BOP, but the potions themselves aren't. Like, I mean, the best recipes for alchemy are going to be like Destruction Potion, Haste Potion, the Flask recipes. So, like, yeah, the Flask recipes are discovery. You can only get them by being an alchemist, but you can make the flasks and then trade them or buy them on the auction house. You need to level up in alt and spam dungeons? Oh, on this server? Or on... No, you're talking... Yeah, I'm thinking about leveling an alt already, too. I don't know. Maybe I should do more stuff on Classic. But, yeah, this is what we got right now. I don't know. There's a ton of stuff for me to do. There's a ton of stuff for me to farm and things. I should be doing a lot of quests when I'm not in dungeons, because quests are worth a ton of money. Shit taunt. Quests are worth just a ton of money, so I should probably be doing all the quests. Because I think if you do all the quests, it's worth like 5,000 gold, which is your epic flyer right there. Or it would be your spell strike set. Both good options. Oh, hey, buddy. Nice. You want to come hang out? Yeah, Hellfire Peninsula is not going to be great. That's why I am not planning to do any of the quests in Hellfire Peninsula for TBC Classic. I have set it up in such a way that I am going to spec Prot, and I'm going to use 5-piece tier 2.5 with the engineering shield. Oh my god, why did this dude fucking pull? Terrible plan. Bad. Just really, really bad. Oh my god, I should have tapped more. Oh my god, this is bad. Just terrible. Just terrible at holding aggro. Yeah, so my plan is to, if I get to play Warrior, of course, is to spec Prot, use tier 2.5 to get the 50% more Thunderclap damage, use the Engineering Shield to do AoE tanking, because that way we'll be able to take a lot more mobs. And yeah, do dungeons until honored. Did they say that they were going to give us the heroic keys at honored or at revered? I mean, like, I didn't even do anything on that pack though. Like, come on. Okay, we're not going to use Orc Racial on this one. Taunt? They're not doing enough damage to pop the seeds. What are you doing? I need you to do enough damage to pop the seeds. Alright, Abby. We'll see you in a minute. Hit the boss, please. Holy hell. We got it. I'm amazed, but we got it. I can't believe we got that one. I don't know. Actually, you know, now that I'm playing this a little bit, I think maybe Warlock is just the way to go. Maybe I just want to play Warlock instead. And if I were to do Warlock, I don't want to do Enchanting. Fuck Enchanting. It's a huge pain in the ass. We've got people with Enchanting already. We've got people in my WoW Classic guild that have Enchanting. I don't think I want to level Enchanting. So what would it be? You know, you gotta do tailoring for cloths. Because you gotta get your Frozen Shadow Weave. You want to get your spell strikes. You need your cloth cooldowns. You want your soul bag. All of that stuff. So you basically have to take tailoring. Then what? Yeah, tailoring and leatherworking. Leatherworking for the drums. Why does this dude keep shooting the fucking CC'd targets? Please stop doing that. Like, for real. Oh my god. This is terrible. Just bad. Alright, let's light him up. Let's get him. Let's see what happens here. Can we kill it? We've got 6 minutes to finish this dungeon, and we have, what, 3 more pulls inside and then the boss? I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't think it's going to happen. You already know. You already know what? Don't break fear, maybe? Man. Yeah, so maybe it's Warlock. Maybe I just plan to play Warlock. Because I don't know. I mean, I've seen a Fury Warrior pump. I've played Arms Warrior and pumped kind of okay. When you factor in how much damage you're bringing to the raid by providing the 4% buff, it's huge. I don't know. That wouldn't be so bad. Then again, let's see, as an orc, I don't think you end up using axes at all. I think you go, if you're planning to PvP at all, you gotta go maces. If you're planning to do just PvE, you go swords. I mean, like, you could do okay with mace spec, but sword spec is really the more damage one. We're not gonna make this in 6 minutes. It's just not gonna happen. Oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Holy shit, don't do that. Oh my god. I had it. Unlike these other guys, I'm actually managing my CC correctly. Fucking Hunter keeps shooting the fears and breaking them. Smelly boy. No, I showered today. It was this weekend that I was very smelly because I was just gaming super hard for like 3 days. Fear Ward is on cooldown. Okay. I mean, use your Berserker Rage. Come on, bud. You can do better than this. Okay, so we have 2 packs and then the boss, and we have 3 minutes to do this. Somehow, I sincerely doubt this is going to work. Unless the server isn't affected by daylight savings time because it's not in America. Oh, come on, come on. Stop doing that. Kill the Oracle. Why are you shooting Moon? Why the fuck are you shooting Moon? Okay, whatever. I'm a pirate with Pari and Dan all weekend. Playing Sea of Thieves. Teddy plays that. Teddy liked that a lot. I never played it, but I know that he loved it. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are doing. Early access game. Hasn't that been out for years? Hasn't Sea of Thieves been out for like a long time? I thought it was. I thought Teddy was playing that years ago. 2 years ago. Because it was kind of a response because he wanted all of the sea shanties and the seafaring battles from Assassin's Creed Black Flag, And then they came out with Sea of Thieves, and he's like, oh, hey, I got all that stuff I wanted. I got all the content that I was looking for. Because it's basically just pirates and sea battles. Can we maybe CC the correct targets this time, guys? Come on. Come on. CC the correct targets this time. Wrong side. Yeah, I have been. Fish. Fish. Fuck me, I gotta do fishing on this game too. Yeah, actually, you know what? If this server is hosted in Russia, like I think it is, they might not have daylight savings time, and we might have another hour to do this. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because it used to be at 11 p.m. my time. But if they didn't have the time change, because without daylight savings time, it's only 10 p.m. my time. So I might have another hour to do this. Yeah, dude, I know how to fucking do this boss. Jesus Christ. Just go. Fuck Ugly Bacon. He's not doing anything anyway. Even though we kind of need him for this because I'm going to get Spell Reflect the whole time. Holy chunks. Alright, watch the threat. Oh, oh. Nuked myself in the face. Because I was busy watching a threat meter. Fuck you! Puts it up right as my cast finishes. Ain't that the way? One, two. Am I gonna get a third? No, I'm not gonna get a third. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Pop CDs and light them up right after this shield drops. Come on. One, two. Come on. Crit, 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 crit. Crit, crit. Oof. He almost got me. I only get 2 Shadow Bolts between shields. That is a pain in the ass. You don't need to kill it anymore. The boss is dead. But okay. Hey, you want to come up? Come here. Did I get my other badge? I did. I got all 3. Okay. fucking Christ, this hunter got the nether. Okay, alright, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, I am out of here. Do we have any tanks online? Hoe Lover. Is Hoe Lover a tank? We don't have an Esu. We don't have Life is Moot. Yeah, so... Alright, that wasn't particularly worth it. I got 3 badges and 1 large prismatic shard. Hopefully they got stuff they needed though. Who got Pontifex killed? Okay, so he actually needed that. Nobody needed Beast Lord leggings. That's too bad. Primal Nether. Big rip. Okay. So that's that. What am I doing now? What am I doing? Am I doing anything? I don't really have much to do. If there are no instances, I guess I could go farm stuff. Alright, what am I doing? Let's put that in there. Hey, look, another one of those. Another one of those. Okay, let's... What else can go in here? No, actually, you know what? I need to keep the hit gear on me. What can I get rid of, though? Do I need Shadow Pearls or Jagal Pearls? I don't think so. That's worth 13 gold. Nice. We can bank that. We can bank those. Bank that too. Ship this crap off to a bank alt. Anything sell? No, it did not. Okay. Okay. Bag's pretty much clear. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna put those there for a second. Okay, that's all the PvP gear, right? So that's the blue set that you get from the vendors, the reputation vendors. What else do I need to put in here? What else can I put in here? My spell cloths? Spell cloth, shadow cloth. Move those minutes. I don't think I need any of those 4 things. Okay, so we have as much bag space as we're gonna get. Yeah, fuck it, let's go farm some stuff. I can tell you about that. Okay. Inventory management. You know what was really interesting was the inventory management for Diablo 2. That was really interesting. Yeah, the inventory management in Diablo 2 was really interesting. because you had so limited space, and they had the charms in there too, which would just soak your inventory space as well. Even though some of the charms were really, really worth it, they were really good. Like, do you want an extra 4% magic find, or do you want 2 extra slots? Like, you know. But they also had it stuck to geometry too. So like the chest piece would be 6, and it would be vertical, and you couldn't turn it, so you couldn't like change your inventory to manage it. Even if theoretically it would fit in the bag if you just turned it sideways. Something is really bothering me in my nose. Yeah, I'm actually pretty hyped about the Diablo 2 remake. I really loved that game. I really played the shit out of that game too. I think, what did I usually play? I played Amazon a lot. I really liked Amazon. I know I played Javazon and I played Bozon. I did Barbarian. What spec did I go? I think it was Dual Wield Swords Whirlwind. Is that right? Is that right? The Frenzy spec? Yeah, I think that's right. And then I also played Blizzard Orb Mage in Diablo 2. And by played them, I mean all of those characters over 90. I think the highest I had was like a 96. Oh, dude wants to do a normal Black Morass. Oh, sorry, bud. Excuse me, excuse me. Okay, that might just not be the best place to be. Okay, alright. Give me this. Give me this. Okay, fine. Alright, I just don't wanna run over your tail. Okay. My cat's decided that there's this really cute thing. If I have like a blanket over my legs or something, he really likes the blanket fort, so he gets up under it and just snuggles up on my feet, which is funny because he doesn't snuggle. Like, that's just not really his jam. He more so screams at me and wants to kill me all the time. That's really more his thing. So the fact that he's like calm and cool and wants to chill out on my feet is pretty cute. Because he's great when he's not being awful. Alright, what are we doing? We're gonna go... I don't know, we're gonna go kill some of these dudes. We do Primal Manas over here. We could do some questing maybe. I don't know. I'd rather do more dungeoning. I think the dungeoning is probably the most interesting part of TBC for me. I really like the group play. I really like the group dynamics. But it doesn't look like we have any tanks on. We've only got 14 people online. Usually we have like 40. That's real interesting. Yeah, and I guess a lot of people are doing PvP because, I don't know, triple honor PvP weekends or something. I guess that's over because it's Monday. I don't know, there's a bunch of good stuff that you can get up here in Blade's Edge Mountains. This is a really good farming spot because the ethereals up here, they drop cloth, and they can also drop Apexis shards, and they can also drop Rutherford B. Hayes. Rutherford B. Hayes? Isn't that the dude from Northfield that didn't open the bank vault? Wait a minute. What? Okay. So these guys are really good farm because they drop cloth. Everybody needs cloth. Cloth also sells really well. These guys, the spell thieves, they drop the enchant. The dude watching my live stream. Well, you and like 5 other people, man. I have 5 people watching. Or were you the guy from earlier who I sent a gold to for watching? No, that's just interesting because I could have sworn that, historically speaking, there is the story of Jesse James robbing the bank in Northfield, Minnesota, and well, the bank vault was unlocked, but the guy wouldn't let Jesse James have it. Like, he told Jesse James that he wouldn't unlock the vault, even though the vault was unlocked the whole time. And Jesse James ended up shooting and killing that guy, but Jesse James didn't go for the vault because he thought it was locked. And I think that guy's name was Rutherford B. Hayes. So that's kind of an interesting poll there. Wasn't it? Isn't that the fucking guy? You've been playing on Atlantis, what, Netherwing? Netherwing was a really big deal. I think it was because it was 1x and it was scripted and there's no cash shop. So everybody really liked that about Atlantis. I know a bunch of people that were playing on Atlantis as well. I thought about playing there and then decided not to. But like, one of the dudes in this guild was playing on Atlantis on Netherwing. Bezowit, he was in XD, or is. I think he still is. I think he's still active over there. I'm not sure. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Who the hell is Rutherford B. Hayes? Rutherford B. Hayes. 19th U.S. President. That's not the guy I'm thinking of. That's not the guy I'm thinking of at all. Jesse James, Northfield, Minnesota. Historical account. Okay, there we go. Who was the guy? Oh, they want me to pay for the story? No thanks. Oh, Haywood, right? Is that who I'm thinking of? That must be it. Yeah, okay, it's Haywood. That's who I'm thinking of. Joseph Lee Haywood. Kind of sounds like Rutherford B. Hayes. What's this server like? I mean, it's good. Let's see, I've been playing since launch. I have, let's see, 9 days and 6 hours played. God, that's a lot of time. 9 days, 6 hours played since launch, which was just over 2 weeks ago. So what can I tell you about it? It's highly populated. There seems to be a large Euro contingent. Not a ton of North American. I think there are 2 or 3 North American guilds. Our guild seems to be doing quite well. We had 4 cars and groups that just did some SSC this week. They went for that yesterday. They're going back in tomorrow. Unfortunately, that conflicts with my raid times for WoW Classic, so I'm not able to make a bunch of the 25-man raids for this guild, but things seem to be going quite well. It's interesting that you see a lot of the same people on the same private servers, right? Like, some famous, some more infamous. Like, I don't know. It seems that Life is Moot is a pretty decently big-time streamer. And so he's kind of famous, I guess. And then you get people like Pop, Lock, and Drop, who's very much so infamous. Basically, anybody who's played on most private servers probably knows who he is. I don't know. But it's working out pretty well. As you can see, it's not overly farmed. It's been extremely stable. The XP rate, it's 8 times. 8 times XP, double times professions. I think the reputations are 1x. So I think that they just kind of zoom you to the end of the content, but the end of the content is really where all the game opens up. So you still got to do all the dungeon grinding. They did make the heroic keys at honored instead of revered, because again, they're making an accelerated timeline. They're releasing the content much faster because they're trying to get to the end of the server before WoW Classic TBC drops. So it's just supposed to be like a quick shot server. Alright, what was I saying? Yeah, so these guys, this whole area, they drop cloth, they drop motes of mana, they can drop Apexis shards, which are really good for the flasks for Gruul's Lair, the unstable flask of the sorcerer, unstable flask of the beast, and that stuff. Definitely want those for Gruul. Then they could also drop the depleted items. And the important one of those depleted items is the depleted badge. The depleted badge, when you put 50 Apexis shards into it, becomes the badge of tenacity, which has a bunch of armor, and I think it's an on use to increase armor even more. So that is best in slot bear tanks for bear tanks. Bear tank trinket. This is probably the less fun part of this game for me. Yeah, 8x is insane, but again, it's kind of like they're just trying to zoom into the end. This is a really good opportunity to find out what kind of stuff you want to do in TBC Classic, what kind of class you want to play, because if you wanted to, like, if I'm playing a Warlock, well, I don't need to sink 1,000 hours into leveling a Warlock to 70 and getting it all geared up. Right? And then I could find out if I want to play Classic TBC as a Warlock, or as a Warrior, or as a Paladin, or whatever, because it would be, I don't know, it took me 17.5 hours to go from 1 to 70. 17.5 hours. So in less than a day, I could have another level 70 alt. Like, it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick, right? That means that it's real easy to have a whole bunch of high-level alts, but the professions, even though they're 2 times, are still kind of a huge pain in the ass. Like, I just did tailoring and enchanting, and it was not exactly cheap. Well, that's not great. So yeah, I mean, it's a good opportunity to just play around with TBC. My whole point for doing this was to like refresh my memory on TBC. Where are those good quests? How do I do the Karazhan quest chain? How do I do the Tempest Keep quest chain? Because I just had to refigure that out. I think you gotta start Black Temple quest chain is down in the jail thing in Shadow Moon Valley. Like you gotta go inside the thing and then down to the bottom of it. Fuck these things. They teleport behind you. Pain in the ass. Okay, guy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, your arcane bolts don't take any mana. Good job. Derp. So yeah, let's see if we can get one of the good items here. Because the other thing about this server is that it's also increased drop rates on like blues and BOEs and stuff. So we should be able to get some things here. Oh, it heals too? Teleports behind you, hits you, and heals. What a jerk. Pain in the ass. And then doesn't drop loot. Wow, fantastic. Yeah, get wrecked. Mana Wraith. Evade? What? How are you evading? In what fucking world are you evading? Wish you didn't have to wait 3 or 4 months for the normal TBC experience. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't actually know anything. It's all speculation. But people are talking about the beta being dropped in May. And I think somebody said that there was like a leaked something or other that said it was going to happen on May 18th. So it shouldn't be terribly long after that. I would think June. Late June, 4th of July, something like that. Yeah, you also got to pay $15 a month for the actual classic TBC. Plus, if you're planning to copy your characters to the vanilla forever, then you got to pay for that too, which is really smart on their part. I think they're going to get a lot of sales from that. Still kind of a jerk move, but I think they're going to get a lot of sales from that. I mean, hell, I'm probably going to do it. Keep my warrior there anyway. Maybe my shaman. But I don't know if I'm planning to play WoW Classic anymore. Like, I've got it all. I've got everything I need, except for a few things from Nax. Like, there are a few items like that goddamn axe that hasn't dropped in 14 weeks. 14 weeks. 14 weeks. Haven't even seen it once. The Hatchet of Sundered Bone just does not exist. Oh, that's why. That's why my Shadow Bolts aren't doing damage. To confirm, you're gonna have to pay for the class he transfers. It says on the website you'll have an opportunity to move your existing characters. No, not for free, for a fee, is what it says. I think I've read that several times, and I think it says for a fee. You pasted it from there? Let's find out. Blizzard Games, World of Warcraft. Begin your adventure. Back to Azeroth. Learn more. There we go. Dark Portal. Okay. Characters on Progression Realm will continue to experience content updates as they become available, and will have access to the features included in the Burning Crusade Classic. All current WoW Classic realms will become Progression Realms. Characters on Era Realms will continue to play in the Shadow of the Necropolis content update. Okay, so that's Nax. We recommend this realm type for players who want to continue to adventure only on Azeroth. Before Burning Crusade Classic launches, you'll have the opportunity to move your existing characters to an Era realm for free. That doesn't sound like a copy, that sounds like a transfer. That sounds like you get to pick, and I think that the option was to copy so that you get both for a price. There was supposed to be a copy option so that you can keep your level 60 in Classic forever, and then you can also have a copy of it, move on to TBC. That was my understanding. I might be completely wrong on that, but I was pretty sure that's what people were telling me. Pretty sure that's what I read. Yeah, I don't know. That's real interesting because if I have to pick, that's kind of a pain in the ass. And I think that if they offer the copy for a fee, they could just get a shitload of money from it. That's not at all confusing, I agree. Read the Realm Overview blog for more details. This damn thing, come on. Alright, breaking it all down. Let's read this. To simplify the process, here's a quick rundown of everything you need to know. 1. On patch day, you'll be able to open the Battle.net desktop app and choose which game you want to play, Burning Crusade Classic or WoW Classic. Your existing characters will show on both game types under your old realm's names. Once you've chosen a game to play, you'll select a character to play and confirm your choice. If you decide you'd like to play your character in both game types, you'll be able to use an optional paid service to gain access to the cloned character in both game types. Then all you need to do is log in as you normally would and play. There's your answer. There's a clone service for a fee. You can pick which one you want one time, or you can clone it and get both for a fee. Yeah, I think that's really smart on their part. I think a lot of people pay for that. Hell, I might pay for that, at least for the warrior. Yes, you can manage which characters stay on which version for free. Yes, but it's a one-time deal, unless you pay for the service to clone them. That's what I'm reading. That's what I'm understanding from it. Yeah, realm names will remain the same for both Burning Crusade Classic and Classic Era realms, and the player characters will exist as they are before the pre-expansion patch in both era types. So it sounds like they're gonna snapshot it at some point. Oh, depleted crystal focus. That's not the one we want. That's not the one we want at all. We want the depleted badge. Yeah, we want the depleted badge. That's the one we want. This is on Blizzard. This is on worldofwarcraft.com/en.us/news. I mean, like, it's all official Blizzard stuff. Blizzard Entertainment Post. I went to blizzard.com, went to World of Warcraft, navigated to World of Warcraft. And under that section, when Force the Hand of Fate, there's an option on the left that says Burning Crusade Classic, on the right it says Classic Era Realms, and right underneath that there's a link that says read the Realms Overview blog for more details. So I clicked that link, the Realms Overview blog, and that's where I'm getting all that info. Oof, that just never hits hard enough. So yeah, I mean, that seems all legit, I think. Hey, there we go. Depleted staff. That is not the one that we want. But hey, it's one of those depleted items. I don't know. The other day when I was up here, I got like 4 blues in 5 pulls. So maybe when it rains, it pours. It's also nice I don't need the... No, fuck you. I don't need the enchant anymore because I already have it. From these spell thieves, the 40 spell powered weapon enchant. I need headphones that don't hurt my ears. Yeah, or get less hurdy ears. Get less big stupid ears. My big stupid ears don't fit inside the headphones, so they get pressed and squished. I don't know. I was just talking with somebody in Vintage about headphones. Somebody was asking about it, and I was like, "Oh, I wear these." And Mala said that she had bought our main tank for his birthday, the SteelSeries Arctis Pro, and I went and like looked it up, and I'm like, "Oh my god, that looks really good," but it's like $350. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe someday I'll treat myself. I don't know. $350 for a pair of headphones, though. It seems like a lot. I think the next set I'm gonna get is gonna be wireless, though, because like, okay, wire's cool and all, and it's less expensive and stuff, but like, man, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I would not mind having wireless headphones. Yeah, no joke. That's one of the things that I'm worried about a little bit with the TBC Classic is like, good luck, man. This is such a farming intensive expansion that like, how are you going to get anything done? How are you going to get primals? Like, if they didn't turn on dynamic respawn in Classic, I mean, I guess technically dynamic respawn was introduced in Burning Crusade. I remember that being a thing in 2007, that dynamic respawn was with the release of TBC Classic, because I remember on the midnight release, everybody was in Hellfire Peninsula trying to kill those red orcs right outside of Thralmar, and they were respawning faster than we could kill them, and everybody was just getting overrun and killed. It was completely ridiculous. So maybe they'll have dynamic respawn for TBC Classic. That would be really great. But it could also be absolutely abused too. So like if you found somebody who was gonna multi-box and you got like 4 people to bring 20 characters there and all stand in a spot like on the Elemental Plateau, you bring a whole raid to the Elemental Plateau, you just kill everything the whole time. Right? Everybody would farm all the primals that they need in an hour. And that would just destroy the economy. Well, they're also going to destroy the economy by letting you bring all your gold with you. Like, I did some prep. Sure, I've got like 6,000 gold ready to go on WoW Classic for TBC, because I've got, what, 6 characters, and I wanted to make sure that I could get flying for them all right away. The moment they hit 70, they could fly, because that is a big barrier. So, I mean, like, I don't know. I think they're going to screw the pooch a little bit on it, because either they need to fix the botting problem, and they need to fix the server hardware problem, because holy shit, if they're just going to have servers that lag like they do in Orgrimmar right now, like that's just not okay. It's just not really, that's not good business. It's the, hey, we're going to give you what you want, but we don't actually give a shit enough about it to like make it good. Whereas these private servers can host 30,000 people, no problem. No lag, no issues. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Blizzard, you're a multi-billion-dollar company raking in literally billions of dollars a month from all of these subscriptions, and you can't afford to, like, spin up some additional servers? You can't, like, get some better computers to run your stuff? Change the hamsters. Activision, not Blizzard. Okay, yes, okay, good point. Activision. Yeah, you good down there? You good down? You gonna bite my feet? Stop. Hey, stop. He's such a jerk. He deserved it that I threw him in the snowbank today. We had a huge amount of snow last night. So while I was shoveling, I picked him up and threw him in a snowbank. Mote of Mana. Motes of Mana are very good. They're very expensive. Hey! Fuck. Too hard. What are those orange creatures? Tell them I hate them! Those are the Grunkalunkas. Tell them I hate them! No, he's biting my feet because, I don't know. He doesn't know the difference between play and kill. So, he just tries to kill me all the time. He's just really in for the kill. Shatar or Lower City Rep Farm. Ooh, I might try to get in on that. Why? What? Yeah, Mangle. That's... Alright, fine. Whatever, guy. Do I need anything from either of those? Shatar. I'm already revered, so what do you get at Exalted? Melee Ring. Healer. Shield. Threat. Oh, Threat. That might be good. Flask of the Titans. I'm not an alchemist, though. Okay, what do you get? Lower City. Melee Ring. Spellcaster Mace. Ooh, yeah, I don't really need either of those. You want a tank? Oh, fuck me. Alright. That's not good. Oh, that's like super not good. Oh, that's like super not good. They're all spawning on top of me. Alright, I'm gonna loot it and die. Let's go! Yeah, I'm gonna die. 1k left to the key. I'm trying to figure out, I wonder, do I even need anything in any of those dungeons? No, not really. What do I still need from dungeons? I need Primal Nethers. Because, like, what do I even need from... Do I need Thrallmar? Thrallmar? What do you get at Thrallmar? I'm revered already, so I've got that. What do you get? Subtlety? I mean, that would be good. That would be really good. People ask me for Keepers of Time rep. People want that. The superior agility to gloves. I don't think I need any drops. Do I need a drop? There's one drop that I might need. A Shadow Lab. BC. Shadow Lab Boss 2. Approach of Heightened Potential. I do have Quag's Eye, yes. I spent all that time talking and I'm dying. Oh, I only got 9 Apexis shards. Okay, let's go for 10. Let's just knock out a 10th one real quick. Doesn't make any sense to get 9 shards and not get a 10th shard. Man, these spell thieves are just such a pain in the ass. What do you think they're going to do after Wrath Classic? Well, what they should do is that they should do rolling restarts on Classic and TBC and Wrath realms. Because, like, I don't think anybody really wants to play Cataclysm. Like, that's where everything started going crazy, when they had to, like, break the world and make it again. Like, what the hell is that about? And Mr. Pandaria, let's jump on the Kung Fu Panda bandwagon, right? Like, I don't think that's really the draw. I think they had a huge drop-off in subscriptions at Cataclysm. So what they should do would be to make seasonal realms, right? Seasonal Classic, seasonal TBC, seasonal Lich King. That would make the most sense. So you'd have it on a restart like a year, right? Or Fresh Realm every 3 months with all the content available, and it's first to kill all the stuff. First to kill Kel'Thuzad, right? And you'd have it be like a ladder leaderboard. Kind of like what they do with Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. How they do a new season of Diablo 3 and there's some tweak that they've made to the game. And if you do this certain quest, then you get this set of armor that does the specific thing, so they're playing a different meta this season than they are in other seasons. Like, that would absolutely make the most sense. And then you get the hardcore players who are going to just keep killing it every time. You're going to get the apes. You're going to get the people who... You're going to get the method, the progress, apes, all of the salad bakers. You're going to get those guys in there just crushing it every single time. And they're going to stay crushing it, and they're going to stay number 1. Because that's what they do. They'll probably specialize, or they'll probably jump realms. Because if they do it every 6 months or something, if they restart a fresh one every 6 months, then it would offer the opportunity for a guild to, like, jump. Right? So if you do WoW Classic for 6 months, bro, people are going to get bored in 6 months on Classic. They are. They did. I know, I was there. So you give them 6 months of Classic and say, oh, by the way, we're launching a fresh TBC. We're going to keep this Classic open for the next 6 months or whatever. So you'll have a whole year to play this Classic. But if you wanted to jump ship and go play TBC, you go play TBC. And anything in the... One of the things that I've learned from private servers is that everybody loves a fresh server. There's so much hype for a fresh server. Everybody loves the fresh. So when things get a little bit stale, nobody wants to stick around. They don't. They want to jump to the fresh. So if Blizzard keeps releasing fresh servers every 3 months, 6 months, whatever, and they could have like a rolling timeline for that. Like if they were to do a launch every 3 months, and they had 4 different timelines going at a time, with the cap being 1 year. So you'd get 3 months of Molten Core. Then, as they're launching, yeah, that would absolutely be the way to do it. So you get 3 months of Molten Core at the first set of patches. Then you get 3 months of Blackwing Lair, you get 3 months of AQ, and you get 3 months of Nax. Okay, so after the first server does 3 months of Molten Core, and they're moving into the next 3 months of Blackwing Lair, you would have a new server start at Molten Core. And then those two would move together, and then you'd start a third one at Molten Core. So this would be AQ, Blackwing Lair, Molten Core. And then the whole thing moves over, and a fourth one comes in. So you get Nax, AQ, Blackwing Lair, Molten Core, and then you just rotate them. I think that would make a shitload of sense. Because there are 4 tiers, 3 months each. Give it a 1 year time cap, and the server's over. And they no, hold on. What you would do is you would create like a graveyard server. So once that server ends, you would transfer all of those existing characters from that server that's gone through its year cycle to a graveyard server, which would be just a free-for-all for everybody to show off their cool gear. Nobody would really log in there. That's exactly what happened with this Nostalrius project, with the Anathema server after they had launched Darrowshire and Lightbringer. They still had Anathema PvP up, but nobody really played there. There were like 2 guilds that were still clearing Axe. Everybody would stand around in their full tier 3 and Thunder Furies and murder, just to like look all cool. So occasionally you'd like see people standing around and all this cool shit, but like nobody really played there. You could go there to duel, to PvP against people. You could, oh man, you could totally do that. If they were to implement a WoW Classic Arena server, that would probably be a huge draw. People like Arena. People like Arena a lot. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just talking. Oh no, I need to get shards. That's what I need to do. I need to go to Area 52 to get shards. Alright, where are we going? Botanica. So what do you get? Derp. Reputation factions. Shatar. What was the exalted enchant? Threat? Yeah, I've got that one. I don't even know if anybody uses this. 2% threat? I don't think anybody does. Because the meta is for survivability in TBC. Yeah, see, that's exactly it. You want to go through the first month of Classic again. Everybody wants that fresh, everybody starts at level 1 experience. Because that's what it's all great. If you're the first person with Herbalism to get to Azshara, you get to pick all the Dream Foil. Like, how fucking cool is that? You know, if you're the first person with Enchanting, if you're the first person to get Crusader, you're going to make a killing. But a year into the server, everybody's got Crusader. Everybody's got all the nature protection potions and fire protection potions and all that stuff, and nothing's worth anything. And the bots have just destroyed the economy. So everybody wants that fresh server experience. If Blizzard was going to be smart about it, that's exactly what they should do, is they should keep offering the fresh server experience. Much like they do with the seasonal play in Diablo 3. And then if I were them, you know how we have the Warcraft logs or the Legacy logs or whichever logs it is that keeps like a leaderboard of who was doing the most DPS, who was the first guild to kill Ragnaros, who was doing the best execution, who's doing the highest threat per second, all of that crap. They should absolutely just build that database themselves. Like, it would be super duper easy. And since Blizzard owns the servers and is parsing all of the data anyway, It would be really easy to put that into like a Power BI dashboard or something, and then have it spit out leaderboards. Like, fuck. I should go apply at Blizzard. I should apply at Blizzard to be on their WoW Classic team. I still think they should do Classic Plus. I think a lot of people would be really interested in that. I think there would be a lot of room to do Classic Plus, like the the Uldum Zone, Grim Batol, the Emerald Dream. I think there's a ton of shit that they could have done that they didn't end up doing. Mount Hyjal. I know that they did those in later expansions, and frankly, I don't think it was particularly great, because I did go through some of those. I think they could have done a much better job by including that as level 60 content, like it was always supposed to be. Hell, a level 60 tuned Karazhan would be so cool. I would be down with a level 60 40-man raid tuned Karazhan. I think that would be really cool. That was supposed to be the final raid in vanilla. It was Karazhan. That's why Atesh sends you to Karazhan, the portal. Okay, that's probably plenty. That's probably enough. Oh, come on. Oh, nope. Fuck. Yeah, I think they could do a really good job with that. I would love to see the Emerald Dream, like, hell, having a tie-in from your level 20 dungeon in Wailing Caverns where you have to awaken the Dreamer, right? And awaken Neralex from the Emerald Nightmare. Because this dude is so powerful that he's creating a reality and he's having a nightmare, so it's causing all sorts of problems. Like, that is so cool. I want a conclusion to that storyline. And I think they absolutely could have done it in Classic, and they didn't. I think they could absolutely do it in Classic Plus. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I also think that there will be a huge room for a raid instance in the Furbolg Stronghold in Azshara. You know what I'm talking about? Azshara in the northwest there, where it's basically the cliff to Winterspring. There's a huge gate. There's a huge gate in front of those Furbolgs. And I think that should absolutely be a Furbolg raid. I think that would be a great time. I mean, they could have done so much stuff with Classic. There were just so many unused resources. There are like several zones that didn't even get added to the thing. Wait, where are we going? Botanica? Botanica. Like, what is this zone? Here, this little strip on the right-hand side. I don't even know what that is. Did that come in Cataclysm? Probably. What about this one? Can't even highlight it. It's not even there. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, sure. But they wouldn't have to do it exactly the same way, is I guess what I'm saying. Like, you could effectively have it be two different timelines. You could design it the way it was supposed to be in the first place for level 60 content, instead of just retuning the stuff that they did for Cataclysm. But you're right, since it's Activision, why would they put in more work than they have to in order to ship content that people are going to buy? No, you're totally right. That's exactly what they would do. It's not what they should do, but it's absolutely what they would do. Yeah, I don't think that's what they're gonna do. But they could do all sorts of cool stuff, and like I even thought about, well, what do you do about the power creep, right? So if you add a new raid and it's gonna have new gear, and the new gear is gonna outpace the old gear, make all that Nax loot obsolete. Well, maybe not. Maybe you take away the world buffs, and the new gear ends up being as good as the Nax loot with world buffs, but you don't get world buffs, right? That seems pretty fair. Seems fair to me. I don't know. That way you effectively don't lose your world buffs when you die. Make that be the power cap. Jesus Christ. Please, a rush run. Ugh. We're gonna do fine. Let's just not fuck it up. How about that? Oh, that's fun. Reflected fucking seed of corruption on me. Derp. Yeah, so I mean, I think they could do a lot of cool stuff, and I think they could make it really good. Would they do that? I don't know. I think adding WoW Classic Arena would be really big. I think a lot of people would go for that. I should reset that so that we can see what the hell is going on here. Yeah, they'll be like, well, we already gave you that content. It was called Cataclysm. Oh, you fucking mind controlled? Okay. Smart. Let's mind control the one that is supposed to. Dude, just let it die. Yeah, right. You wish there were more content from private servers that aren't just level 255 fun servers. Well, there was that one server. You're the one that wants to go fast. Alright, it's pretty useless to get some fun to him. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, there was that one server where the guy was recreating Lordaeron. And he, like, redid it before it became Undercity. Give him a second for threat, so we're just gonna put Curse of Elements on everything. Alright, let's go. Turtle WoW. Yeah, I haven't tried Turtle WoW either. I don't know that I would enjoy Turtle WoW. It's really slow from what I'm hearing. Like, it's 1/10 XP or something. So it takes just 1,000,000 kills to get a level. Which, I mean, I guess is satisfying, because you really get that sense of accomplishment for doing the thing. Interrupted. Excellent. Or I don't know. It's something like that. It's Turtle WoW is supposed to take forever, and that's by design. That was the whole idea, was that it was supposed to take a really, really, really long ass time to do anything. Like the leveling, it's supposed to be for people who really enjoy leveling. So you get extra long leveling. I didn't even do anything. Fucking multi-shot. Yeah, that would suck. Playing hardcore mode, delete your character once you die. Yeah, Turtle WoW. There are tons of private servers out there. It's all about finding the ones that have the hype behind them, because it's a lot more fun to play with other people. I've been on the absolute dead server where I'm the only person online. I've done that. And if you enjoy farming ores or picking herbs, it's excellent. But if you actually want to like do anything or play with anyone or do anything other than daily quests, you're kind of out of luck. Let him go pick him up. Let him go pick him up. Nice. Fuck these guys. Yeah, I bet it is pretty RP centric. I don't actually know because I've never played there, but that wouldn't surprise me at all. Fuck these reflect guys, come on. Okay, let's light them up. Get that seed of corruption out. Zug zug. Oh, right. I gotta do that. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped for TBC Classic though. I think that's gonna be good. Maybe. If they don't let the bots ruin it. Bet we're gonna pull this whole room. I hope we're gonna pull this whole room. Come on. You got it, bud. You got this one. Is there anything I need from bot? I think I got it all. I think I got everything I need here. Botanica. Not heroic. Oh, I guess I could get that. I could get that pattern. Not that anyone's ever going to make that. But I could. Now that's some big deeps. Yeah, I don't need any of that. I've already got that, I think. Oh no, I've got the pants. Okay, so I guess there are two patterns that I could use here. 2300 DPS. Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck you. Is there an eye-rolling ASCII code? Alright. Last time I was hyped for a Blizzard product, I had fun for a month or two before that, and then steadily declined in disappointment. Yeah, that's kind of the way it is. I mean, like, that's the way it was with Battle for Azeroth. I played Battle for Azeroth at launch, and it was fine. Like, it was good. I was enjoying myself thoroughly. Like, it was pretty good. And about a month in, I'm just bored, right? Like, I did all this stuff. I did all the quest lines and all the zones. I did all of the dungeons. I had done the raid, and we were doing the raid on heroic. And I'm like, well, this is just the exact same stuff, tuned slightly differently. So like, and the loot isn't even called anything different. It's all called the same stuff. So it was just like, you know, you're putting in the extra effort to do the heroic and the mythic for the exact same loot with slightly better stats. And I'm like, you know, like, whatever. You're just gonna level a dwarf to 26 and then wander around Hillsbrad ganking people in PvP? I mean, that's a way to do things. Go to, do it in the Ghostlands, though. I bet that'd be more fun. Yeah, really needed that soul stone, huh? Oh, I guess I don't know that. I guess Ghostlands might not be a contested zone. No, you're right then. You're right. Hillsbrad's probably the place to be. Yeah, I bet Ghostlands isn't. I bet Ghostlands is like Barrens. I bet it's hard territory, yeah. Yeah, I've never much been one for World PvP. I feel like it's just a waste of time. Because, like, if you're actually doing any kind of ranking, or you're trying to grind any honor for stuff, like, you're not going to be getting rank 14 by World PvPing. It's just a waste of time for literally everyone. You die, you run back. They die, they run back. Like, it's just a huge waste of time. Some people love it, though. Some people love that shit. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Well. You guys gonna run all the way out? Alright, I am gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink. No, what? I don't know. I'm probably gonna go to bed after this or something. Yeah, you good down there? Good in your little blanket fort? It's a trap. It's a trap. If I put my feet in that blanket, he's gonna try to kill me. Oh. The fact that World PvP is more pointless than BGs or arenas or whatever makes it more fun. Like your only motive is to fight for the sake of fighting. Yeah, okay. That's fair. I don't know. I don't quite get it because it seems to be a waste of time or it's a pipeline for bullying, right? Because like people attack me in World PvP and I just don't care. I'm like, yep, okay, congratulations, dude, you got me. Like I don't even want to fight back. This is a waste of my time. I have better shit to be doing. So I'll just let him kill me and then move on, right? Or ideally move on as fast as possible to get to the next whatever thing I'm trying to do. If I'm trying to quest or whatever, just try to get out of there and avoid the fight in the first place. Because I don't know, I find that I have better stuff to do, but like the people who are high levels and just gank lobies all day, and I'm like, what satisfaction do you actually get out of that? Like, or even not even lobies, like rogues who will gank people. I'm like, where's the satisfaction? Where's the honor in that? Like, congratulations, you want to fight against somebody who wasn't trying to fight you. Seems weird. Seems weird to me. Okay, let him get a handle on him. Let's start seeding. But you know, having played on a bunch of servers and knowing that people on private servers, particularly Europeans mostly, really love World PvP servers. They love PvP servers. I haven't ever figured out why. I don't really get it, but they love PvP servers. And something that I've found is that even on WoW Classic, played on a PvP server to start and then transferred to a PvE server, like the people are just wired differently, man. Like the people who enjoy PvP servers are just wired different. Hey, Battlecast Pants. Yeah, it's just really interesting that people are wired so differently on those World PvP servers, and they're like, I don't know, maybe it's because I've studied philosophy and stuff, and I'm like, why would I want it to be like that? You know, like, they're like, oh, these people were jerks to me, so I'm gonna go be jerks to these other people. And I'm like, where is the logic in that? That's like the same internal logic as hazing or like beating your children. Well, my dad beat me, so I'm gonna beat my kids too. And I'm like, what the hell kind of like, what the hell kind of logic is that? It's crazy to me. It's crazy. I don't get it. I'm gonna put myself in a situation where people are gonna be mean to me, and then I'm gonna take that and be mean to other people in exactly the same way that I don't like having people be mean to me. I'm like, Kant would be rolling over in his fucking grave right now. Yeah, Kant would just be rolling over. Great, so we got 3 tailors in here. Everybody rolled on Battlecast pants. Nemo said it was garbage pattern and rolled on it and won anyway. Okay. I just wanted to collect things. Yeah, see, that's a good way to do it. Don't corpse camp people. Stick to people within your level range, as long as it's like a fair fight, right? Like, you 1v1 somebody in a fair fight, cool. Like, that's actually all right. I'm on board with that. As long as everybody's consenting adults, do whatever you want. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, it's like as long as everybody agrees to PvP. So, like on Herod, there was this big problem with griefing of world buffs. Like people would level priests to level, 41 to get Purge. And then they would go stand on the Songflower, or they would like camp the Songflower, or they corpse camp the Songflower, and they would just be there dead, wait for people to show up, and then dispel their Dire Maul buffs as people are trying to get ready for raids. And I'm like, what do you actually get out of that? Like, what satisfaction do you actually get by ruining somebody else's fun? Fun shouldn't be a zero-sum game. Is it 20? Okay. Yeah, it's 20. But like people would just do that. They would just go camp at the Songflower and just ruin people's raid nights. It's like, great. You didn't get any honor. You didn't get any points. You gain nothing from this. All that happens is that you ruin somebody else's hard work. But I guess if you derive joy from the misery of others, then okay. We're not pulling the whole room there. But again, I guess that's like kind of a postmodern thing, because different people can play the same game different ways. Gives a lot of replay value. Hey, 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 hey! Too hard. Too hard! Ow. Fucker. Not everything is an attack, dude. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Like, as long as it's in a fair fight, is all I'm saying. But there's so much unfair fighting that goes on PvP servers. Is kind of my issue with it. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm different. I just don't see the appeal a lot of the time. Like, if we're fighting over something, like if we're both going for the same herb, cool, sure, let's fight about it. Absolutely. That makes perfect sense to me. If we're both trying to get the same quest mobs and we need to compete for them, sure, let's fight about it. I'll try to kill you so that I can get my quest done faster. That makes sense to me. But like, that's it. I'm gonna kill you one time, get my thing, and move on. Or not. I might just not be able to kill you at all. That's actually happened to me a bunch, where I pick a fight and I can't, I can't even win it. Oh, he's immune to shadow right now. Dirt. Did he change yet? There he goes. Resilience. I don't understand this group and frankly don't really care. Dude's like, it's a PvP cloak, and I'm like, yeah, I wanted it for PvP. I have a whole set of PvP stuff for when we want to grind up honor and do pre-mates. Pre-mate PvP I have a lot of fun with. I like that. Battlegrounds I have a lot of fun with. I don't know what his problem was. Man, a potion injector, isn't that worth nothing? Yeah, that's worth like a gold. Oh well. All right, we're gonna wait for a crit, and then we're gonna pop trinkets. There it is. Pop them and go. Okay, I guess I was too close. That's a waste of the trinket uptime. Why did that hit for so little? The crit did less than that normal. What the hell? Yeah, rogues are absolutely insane in PvP. It is true. Stun locks galore. Okay. Alright, dude needs 200 rep. I guess we're gonna go part of it again. Oh, we gotta go through all these spell reflect guys again. Rip. That worked pretty good. Can't reflect it. Got him. Here we go. Okay, let's get this dude his rep. Get out of here. Alright, see you, Rutherford B. Hayes, 19th President of the United States. Thank you for dropping in. Feel free to come back any old time. Sounds like people want to see some of this TBC content, so I think I'm going to be doing more of it, including dungeoning and heroics and all of that. So make sure you follow the channel to see when I go live, because it's not always on a set schedule. And yeah, I think I am gonna head to bed too here. Okay, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. We will be live again real soon. What is tonight? Tonight it's Monday, so tomorrow's Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be the main clear of Naxxramas. So it's going to be Fury Warrior content of WoW Classic. We're going to go in there. We're going to wreck them. That's the plan. We got Dark Moon Fair buff. I know I do. So it's going to be a big pump week. We're going to try to get through all that stuff. Let's see if we can get another Totem of Flowing Water and not have the axe drop tomorrow night. All right. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you then.